Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Job with the Jizz. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my great buddy, Jim Felipe from the Felipe Law Firm. If he can't fix your problem legally, then he knows somebody probably on his team that can do it, or he can refer you out. So it's always worth your time to call Jim Felipe. And then we've got Kathy Byrnes. She's a realtor in North Carolina. I'm very excited to talk to her because the weather sounds great, and it sounds like it would be a very smart move if you're moving out of California. Not to say that you want to move out of California, not to say there's any good reason to move out of California, Gavin Newsom, but you can do it. Jim, do you have any questions today or any thoughts?
I do. But we always have to know what's going on with that coffee cup of yours and what kind of trouble it's gotten into the last few days.
Well, you know what? I have some really, really popular coffee that I'm drinking. It is so popular, it is not going to share the debate stage with anyone. So I'm going to ask Kathy. Kathy, do you find that people are moving a lot or just a little to North Carolina right now?
They are coming in droves. We've got so many people here moving for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's political.
Well, hey, we're never political on this show, okay?
Never. But people are. So people move here because they want to be more aligned with their political thoughts. The other thing really, though, is the weather, the jobs, because there's so many jobs here, the proximity to the beach, the mountains, and the halfway mark from the north to the south. A lot of people that have family that have moved here. I'll tell you what, when family moves here and they come visit, the rest of the family ends up moving here. It's how I did it. My daughter was down here when I decided to move. I'd been visiting her for a couple of years. And when I decided to move and become a realtor, I saw that so many families moved to be in proximity to family. So let's say a younger family moves down. Well, the grandparents are going to move down when the grandkids start coming like crazy. And so the retirees are happening. Then the cousins come. You'd be surprised. I have whole families that'll come work with me because they're coming for the weather, the proximity, the taxes, and sometimes the politics.
Wow. And so if I wanted to buy a 3-2 near Charlotte, what kind of money are you talking?
A 3-2 near Charlotte. Oh, probably around 400.
Okay. And how old would that house maybe be?
Those houses here, old is in the 80s. Now, I personally live in a 1949 ranch in the Cornelius area, which is north of Charlotte. And I was surprised to find out that it's worth around $470, and I paid $216 for it in 2016. So wow. The appreciation is dramatic here because the appeal is incredible. The taxes again are low. I'm near the lake, that's my specialty. So Cornelius, which is north of Charlotte on Lake Norman, all the towns around Lake Norman are very popular because there's not a lot of lakes in the state. I came from Michigan, where it was the land of lakes. So this is a man-made lake here, very different, but it has a lot of rules and regulations. So it's critical when you work with an agent on buying on the water here, that you work with somebody who knows the lake.
Absolutely. So you heard it, folks. If you're looking for lake property in North Carolina, now you have somebody to hold your hand. And so, Kathy, if I wanted to write an offer on a house, am I going to see like a dozen people competing with me? Am I have to go above asking price, or what am I going to see?
It depends. Like I have 2 listings right now. One's a 2.2, another one is 775. We've got a lot of traction on the 775. Supposedly an offer's coming in today. It's been on the market 9 days. So I thought I would have a faster offer on it, but the challenge here is it was a smoker that lived in that house. Oh. So smokers don't smoke in your house.
Yeah, people. Stop the smoking, you guys.
Stop it. Stop
it. Come on. You're ruining Kathy's life right now. But they could probably hopefully get a little discount. And There you go. And then with that discount, they can go and buy some new carpets and fumigate that place.
Or
But-
negotiate it with the seller. The seller is a little receptive.
okay, yeah, let's get that thing sold this weekend. Come on, man.
Yes,
Okay. Kathy, will you come back again for another exciting episode?
I would love to.
Okay, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Kathy's going to come back. Now you have a friend in North Carolina.